Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. Last time when we left off I had just entered Andur, which is a big 6-zone Daedric ruin under the big 9-zone Dwemer ruin of Bamzem Shend, which is itself under the city of Mournhold. We're here looking for Pyrol Tar so that we can finish the Blade of Nerevar himself, Trueflame. Let's make our way through. There's the grand stair. And there's the teeth that gnash. Let's finish exploring the zone we're in first. I'm not going to dispose of these corpses. I have enough Daedra hearts now. I don't need to try and let them respawn. I am making sure to look up, but I don't believe I see anything. Let's see about these tunnels back here. Well, they're here, but they're empty. Alright. So we saw two exits. The teeth that gnash is going to take us to our destination. So naturally I'll be exploring the grand stair first. We can get to the water. Here's a door frame without a door in it, and that seems to be the only thing down here. There's a skeleton archer. I'll take his arrows. And I'm going to use arrows for a while because I'm getting such a big stock. There we go. Think I got him. Think I got everybody. Yes. And unfortunately, that's it. There's no treasure in the Grand Stair except for all of those enchanted arrows, which actually count as pretty good treasure. So with that, we're ready to head back. I'll repair my stuff right quick. Notice my longbow has way less durability. What the hell? I just want to bag the Bone Lord. And the fact that it would not let me do that kinda has me irritated. I mean, come on. Come on! Alright. There we go. The only real loot in this area is the raw adamantium if you need it. And anything you get off the various Daedra, of course. I'll check these towers, but as I recall, there's nothing in them either. Yeah, literally nothing. Make sure that's also actually true for this one. Okay. That takes us to the Citadel of Mindrur. Better repair my bow before I forget. So we got a big water passage. Doesn't seem to be anything in it though. Let's get up out of the water. Now, if I remember right, this is a named unique Dremora. Oh, god damn it! To say, I know there's another one here close to me. That got sketchy. That was hard. I'd like to find the other Dremora too, but I'm not sure exactly where he dropped. Oh, they're right next to each other. There we go. Alright, let's search the Saint. And let's search Cache T. Drur. Cache T. Drur carries the Pyrol Tar that we're looking for. Now I got something else after me, but I'm not sure where it is. I'm not sure where or what it is. I need to be careful. Ah, a winged twilight. Oh, and there's a hunger back here. There now, is that everybody? That was intense. Alrighty. Got that done. So if I remember right, there should be 2 exits from here. That's where we came in. We've got the Pyrol Tar, so we could just head back now, but we don't want to. There's the Basilica of Divine Whispers. That's where we came in. I guess, way up above us. We'll have to levitate to get there to the Wailing Delve, which is where the actual loot in this place is. Let's hit the Basilica first. Alright. So the Basilica doesn't have any treasure, but it's kind of cool because it's got big statues of every single Daedra that's present in Morrowind. Here's Sheogorath, the 4 bad ones and the 3 good ones. So we've got Sheogorath. If I could just get on the stairs. We've got Malakath. Mehrunes Dagon. That's Boethia. That's Azura back there. And that's Molag Bal. Now theoretically Mephala ought to be represented too, but I guess she isn't because she doesn't have a statue in this game. Anyway, that's all there is here. There's no loot. So when we're done, we need to backtrack to the Citadel, and then we will need to levitate up to reach the Wailing Delve. So, once we're in the Wailing Delve, and we'll have to levitate out again too, so make sure you have magicka to spare. On your way down, you can find a left glass bracer, oh, there's your Rising Force potion. But here's a Daedric left pauldron, which is better than her hands. Let's see, we've got 2 dire viper arrows, which I will grab. A scroll of the Black Storm, which I don't really care about. There's another bottle of Pyrol Tar. We obviously don't need that. There's other very important stuff here that I think I probably missed on the way down. So I'll have to be more systematic as I make my way back up. Some gold. A copy of The Black Arrow, Volume 2. Alright. There's where I found the pauldron. There's a... Just so you know what I'm looking for. There's a Daedric Cuirass somewhere in here that I just seem to be having trouble finding at the outset. I guess it's possible that it's up here, but I don't think so. Well, it isn't anywhere obvious. That much is, well, obvious. So... There's something I missed on my first trip down. A Dwemer Pneuma Trap. One of only 2 in the entire game. This is the only Daedric Cuirass we can get without messing with Div 8th Fear. And I really want to get it. Just need to figure out where it is. I know it's somewhere in here, I cannot, for the life of me, figure out where. Okay. I've got a little better idea where it is now. And apparently it is up pretty high. It says it's sitting on a large rock by the first waterfall. It's weird. You'd think I'd see it. So this is the first waterfall. Well, I found another soul gem. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's multiple sources say it should be right around here. So why the hell don't I see it? Yeah, I've got two sources now that say on the large rock by the first waterfall or on the ground near the source of the waterfall. I'll be damned if I see it. Like, anywhere. Where is the damn thing? Well, I got the glitch that time. The weird thing is it shouldn't be harder to spot than the pauldron. But either it is or I've gotten a glitch. So let me pause up here and see what I can find. I've got a different set of directions now that says if I go to where I found the pauldron, which is here, and I look down, it says I should be able to see a giant rock I can jump to and stand on the left. And that's where the cuirass is. I'm not seeing it. Oh, balls. I got the... Well, now I've got a set of directions that says it's a little bit back from the pauldron and up on a giant rock. The only thing that even looks like it qualifies is this, but there's not a cuirass here. Oh, shit, there it is. It was hiding in plain sight the entire fucking time. And now that I know where it is, we're going to do this one last time. Oh, goodness. All right. I must have gone over that rock a dozen times. I can't believe I never saw it. There we go. Try and get the rest of the way out of here on one levitate. Got it done, no problem. Good. With that, we're done in Norvayn and Andur. I'll backtrack to Bamzam-Shend, where we can visit Radak and have him enchant Trueflame for us. There we go. Alright. Let's chat with Radak himself again. You find that Pyrol Tar yet? Ah, that's the stuff. Here, I'll do this. There's your sword. Not a bad-looking blade, actually. Good luck to you, youngster. Now leave this old dwarf alone. Go! We get the real Trueflame now, with its fire damage enchantment. I have returned the Pyrol Tar to Radak's Thumbs, and he has applied it to the blade successfully. I should now return to Almalexia. So, I just want to show you Trueflame, because it does look super cool. And it does a shitload of damage. I can't decide. I might want to use this over... No, I want Absorb Health. For the healing factor more than anything. But Trueflame is really cool, and it does a buttload of damage. And with that, we're ready to report back to Almalexia. So let's do that. So last time we're going to have to jump our way out of here too, which is nice. Oh shoot. Enough time's gone by that these enemies respawned. Yeah, because we still have the Blood Moon expansion to go, and the enemies there hit really hard, just like the ones here. So as cool as Trueflame is, I think the Absorb Health enchantment on our katana is just too valuable for keeping us alive. Which is a shame, because Trueflame is awesome. Alright. Now we're back in Mournhold. Oh yeah, Almalexia is still insane. We'll cut through the Royal Palace courtyard to get back to the temple. Greetings, my dearest servant. You are to forge the blade of Nerevar once again. The blade is reforged. Our time has almost arrived. There is but one obstacle that stands in our way, though it pains me to believe it is so. Solstheim. I cannot count the times I have fought by the magician's side. It was he who stood with me the day I fought in Mournhold and banished Mehrunes Dagon to the depths of oblivion. It was Solstheim who was able to delve the mysteries of Kagranak's tools and raise me to my rightful station. Now, though, the Tinkerer has become unstable. Once, Solstheim was like we are, the Lord Vivek and I. He spent time among these mortals, instructing them, counseling them, protecting them from harm. He may have loved them more than any of us, though I know not why. It has been many years since any have seen the sorcerer, though. Many more since he took initiates into his service. I believe he grew weary of mortal imperfections and retired to his Clockwork City, where he reshapes life, and some say the very world, into an image he finds pleasing. Clockwork City. His lair is as puzzling as the mind of the sorcerer himself, ever moving, ever changing, its levers and gears responding to its master's will alone. It is here he performs his profane experiments, aided by his magic and tainted by his madness. I have suspected for some time that the Lord Solstheim had entered Sheogorath's realm. His visits have been more and more infrequent and punctuated by violent fits of anger. He began to speak of the fall of the Tribunal and the return of the old gods. But Solstheim is not a seer, he is a maker. He shapes the here and the now, while only I have been privy to what is to come. I know this, he is no longer the man he once was. He is completely mad. It was his creations, these fabricants, that attacked my city. This once great man is now a danger to Mournhold and to all of Morrowind. He must be stopped, Travis. I believe it is your calling to stop Solstheim's mad schemings. I do not know that he can be reasoned with, Travis, but it is possible. If he cannot be, you must end his life. Though the idea saddens me, it is best for Morrowind, and it is best for him as well. You have the power to do this. The Trueflame can kill a god if wielded by one of noble intent. Steel yourself, Travis, and do what must be done. I will send you to his Clockwork City now if you are prepared. Good luck, Nerevarine. I need time to prepare. There is not time to waste. Make your preparations quickly. I returned to Almalexia with the newly... I have returned the Pyrol Tar to Radak Stungenthumbs. Oh, I did read that one, sorry. I returned to Almalexia with the newly forged Trueflame. She was excited and began to speak of greater things to come. Almalexia has one final mission for me, to stop Solstheim. She tells me that the god has gone mad and that he is the creator of the fabricants that attacked Mournhold. The goddess will transport me to Solstheim's Clockwork City. There I should try to reason with Solstheim, though Almalexia believes he is beyond reason. If he will not be swayed, I am to use Trueflame to end his life. And so we have the Mad God is our final quest. I just need to offload. Because once you're in the Clockwork City, you're committed to finish it, and you can only go through it once. You can't go in or out. So... let me recall. I'm going to leave all these arrows here. I'm going to leave the ebony mail here. I only need to carry 100 arrows with me. And I don't think I actually need Trueflame either. Oh yeah, and I can enchant my Pauldron and Cuirass too. That's the other reason I wanted to come back here. So, I need 2 Fortify Intelligence Potions and 2 Grand Soul Gems. Oh, oops, hold on. I'm going to enchant my Cuirass. With Fortify Strength. I haven't done that in a while. And do this pauldron. It can't hold much. It can only do 1 point. Let me try Fortify Skill instead. Let's Fortify Athletics. Huh. Well, it doesn't make much difference, does it? Fortify Attack. Whatever I do, I'm only going to get 1 point, so I'll just take Speed. There we go. That's pretty cool. Let me see how I'm doing with other stuff. Basically good. I need another repair prong. And with that, we can make our way back to Mournhold. Uh-oh, my sound is gonna go. I can tell. Give me a second. Sorry about that hiccup. Sometimes I get a warning that my stuff's about to crash because the headset starts to buzz, and every time that happens, without fail, if I don't stop in the next 30 seconds or so, my game crashes completely, and sometimes my video files get corrupt. It's a big mess. Let's refill our magicka right quick. All the way to full. Now we can have her send us back to Mournhold. And now we can go see Almalexia to be sent to the Clockwork City. Are you prepared now to stop Sothasil and take your place amongst the gods? I am prepared to go. Then I shall send you now. Do what you must, Nerevarine. The journal has been updated. So we arrive in the outer flooded halls. I have been transported to Sothasil's Clockwork City. Alright, let's check it out. We'll be fighting fabricants here. You can see there's a rusted lever back there to open the door. We got booby traps here. I don't know if we can disable them or not. I don't think it really matters. So there is a dead verminous fabricant here. Unfortunately, that lever just closes the door. Shoot. Two ways through this room. Might as well open them both since it takes so damn long. There's the passage to the inner flooded halls. Check out this other room first. There really isn't anything here. Alright. Well, let's head to the inner flooded halls, shall we? I think now we need to get ready for combat. I'm just looking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, cool. Let's roll through here. Yep, sure enough, we got fabricants. I'm going to try this one first. I hate the weight on these doors. Oh, this is just another dead end. I got more blade traps here. Be careful of those blade traps. I'm pretty sure they'll one-shot us on this difficulty. And that takes us to the Hall of Delirium. There it is. And this is nice because it lets us bypass those two big spike traps in this hallway. There's nothing in that corner. There's no need to fuck with them. We can just proceed into the central gearworks. All right. So there's really no need to fuck around with the actual gearworks. In fact, it's a pretty terrible idea. Through the bashed door, you can reach a place called the Hall of Thuda, which is where we want to go. But first, let's hit the Chamber of Soleil. There's our first hulking fabricant. I see no reason not to start popping these elixirs as I go. I mean, it only lasts 10 seconds, but why not, right? That's it, there's no loot here either. So once we kill those things, we can make our way back to the central gearworks. So to actually proceed, we need to go past the bashed door and head into the Hall of Thuda. Nothing in here besides the fabricants, and it's a straight shot to the Dome of Kasia. Alright, so we gotta be careful of that trap. Oh shoot! I knew I wasn't gonna make it as soon as I got stuck. Awesome. Now I want to check on those corpses, just to see if they have anything. They do not. So let's proceed to the Dome of Surlin. How the hell am I supposed to do this? Okay. Alright, so when the tubes overhead move, it makes a fabricant. There we go. That's the way. Okay. And that takes us through to the Hall of Salemu. we go. And that takes us to the Dome of Udok. Let's head inside. That was pretty cool. Takes us to the Hall of Miletho. Where's my lever? There it is. That's it for in here. Alright, I'm going to do a actual save before the Dome of the Imperfect. We got some hard stuff in here. We have to kill both these things, and they are hard. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Alrighty. So let's head through now. I'm going to repair my gear. I'm going to make another real save, kind of like I did before Dagoth Ur. And head in here, where we find Solstheim, already quite dead. You have found the body of Solstheim, his lifeless hulk dangling from a contraption of his own making. Someone has obviously been here before you. Journal updated. I have found the corpse of Solstheim. The god's body has been ravaged by powerful forces.
This Clockwork City was to be your death. You were to be my greatest martyr, the heroic Norvayn, sacrificing all to protect Morrowind from the mad Solstheim. But you live. Fear not. I will tell the tale myself when this is done. I will tell my people how with your dying breath you proclaimed your devotion to me, the one true God. Your death will end this prophecy and unite my people again under one God, one faith, one rule by my divine law. The king will lay down his arms and bow to my will. Those who do not yield will be destroyed. The mazed band has allowed me to travel to this place. Here I slew Solstheim. Here I summoned the fabricants to attack Morrowind. I will be the savior of my people. I alone will be their salvation. None may stand in my way. Not you, and certainly not Vivek. He is a poet, a fool. I will deal with him when I have finished with you. And Solstheim, he always thought himself our better, shunning us, locking himself in his hole. He spoke not a word as he died, not a whisper. Even in death he mocked me with his silence. But I think you will scream, mortal, for now you face the one true God.
Journal updated. Almalexia has appeared in the Clockwork City and revealed all. Using the dimension-traveling powers of the mazed band, Almalexia traveled to the Clockwork City to slay Solstheim and to portal the fabricants to Mournhold. She believes the time of the Tribunal is ended, and she alone may usher Morrowind into a new era as the one savior of her people. I fear it is Almalexia who has gone mad, not Solstheim. Make sure you soul trap Almalexia. She has the best soul in the entire game. Only Azura's star is strong enough to hold it. She's going to be quite tough to kill. I don't know if I can kill her fast enough for that first soul trap to even do the job. Oh yeah, she is still soul trapped. It'll be close. You have trapped a soul. Your journal has been updated. Good. Almalexia is dead at my hand. The goddess hoped to leave me here dead and make me a martyr to her new cause. Now she and Solstheim both lie dead in what is left of the Clockwork City. The mad god is finished. Alrighty. So search for corpse. We can take Hope's Fire. It's exactly like Trueflame, except it does shock damage instead of fire. And you need to take Barilzar's Mazed Band off of her as well. We can now use it to summon a Fabricant for 120 seconds on self. But before we do that... Yeah, he looks really weird. Anyway, if there's anything you want to see in the Clockwork City, do it now, because you can't come back after you leave. So, use the Mazed Band to teleport where? Vivec, Mournhold, Sothasil, or nowhere. You feel a powerful force interrupt the Mazed Band's spell and pull you toward Mournhold. Oh, well, that's weird, because I said I wanted to go to Mournhold anyway. Alright, so, let's just leave, as though we were going to report into Helseth. Because after all, our business with the goddess is done now. And Azura appears to us again.
You have done well, mortal. The death of Almalexia is a boon for all of Morrowind, though it may take time for this to be understood. She would have betrayed the Dummer as surely as she betrayed all those whom she loved. This was her curse and her undoing. Weep not for Solstheim. He shared his mortality long ago, and I am certain his death was no small relief to him. These gods lived with the burden of a power no mortal was meant to possess. Your work in Morrowind is not finished, Nerevarine. Vivec still lives, but I believe his time grows short. Protect my people. Defend these lands. The skies of Mournhold are clear once again. Let these people suffer no longer. Now go, mortal. Embrace your destiny and go with my blessing.
Journal updated. I have returned to Mournhold and been visited by the spirit of the Daedra Azura. She has told me that the death of Almalexia was just, and that it was she, not Sothasil, who was mad. The time of the Tribunal, says Azura, is gone. As a sign of her love for the Dunmer, she has ended the ash storms in Mournhold and promised they will never return. We got one thing left to do here, and that is we can go see Helseth one last time. I have been hearing many stories about you, Travis, and about the goddess. In fact, I've been hearing stories about a great deal of strange happenings in my city. I sent you to learn more about the attacks. I will assume that the rumors I have heard relate to that. Learn more about the attacks. The attacks were Almalexia's doing, and now you say that both she and Sothasil lie dead in the Clockwork City? She murders Sothasil and then tries to kill you as well. Astounding. I believe your tale, Travis, but do not expect my people to be so accepting of it. You will find it is not so easy to kill these gods in the hearts and minds of their followers. It will take time, but this will be a new era for Morrowind, and I will lead them into it. You have done well, my friend. You have my gratitude. Journal updated, and he gives us a full set of Royal Guard armor, which is really not that awesome. But we'll hold on to it. I'm not even going to hold on to it. It's not worth it. It's not unique. You can get it from fighting any Royal Guard. I'm going to put my ring back on. Put my other ring back on. And I'm going to recall to Balmora. I'm going to recall. Oh. Well, darn. How about here? No. I have to get all the way out of the castle. I guess that's okay. Are you kidding me? Oh, it doesn't work at all anymore. Okay. That makes a little more sense. I'll have him send me to Vardenfell. Now I'll recall to Balmora. There we go. Just a little time there. I'm going to drop off Hope's Fire and the Mazed Band. I'm going to pop a Fortify Intelligence Potion. And I am now going to use Almalexia's Soul to enchant my Daedric Tower Shield. I can do a huge amount of Fortify Strength with it. There we go. Which I rather like. There are only 2 people in the entire game who will believe us when we tell them that we killed Almalexia.
Is there something you need?
I'll show you this with this guard. Almalexia. I found Solstheim dead and killed Almalexia. You can tell people, and you'll lose 10 points of disposition every time. Stares at you in disbelief. What makes you say such a thing? Are you mad? Go to the temple and pray at the shrines for your soul. If you cannot be cured, you must be locked away for your own good and the good of society. That's what happens if you tell anyone other than Helseth or Vivek what happened in the expansion. Let's go to Vivek. Let's do an Almcivi intervention to get to the High Fane. From here we can roll up to the Palace of Vivek. And we can chat with him. Almalexia. I found Solstheim dead and killed Almalexia. That is very sad. I presume she killed Solstheim. I thought she might harm me, and I presume she tried to kill you, Norvayn. It is all very sad, but death comes to all mortals, and we are all mortal now. In time, death will come to me, Norvayn, perhaps even at your hands. It is futile to deny one's fate. But nonetheless, I'm afraid I find it all very, very sad that it should end this way, something that began in such glory and noble promise. Now, it's time to kill Vivek. I don't know why he makes the same noises as an Ascended Sleeper in combat. Don't ask. You have trapped a soul. With this character's death, the thread of prophecy is severed, except that's not true. The unique Dwemer artifact is your back path through the game, or through the game's main quest. It basically gives you a jury-rigged version of Wraithguard, but I don't need to mess with that. Vivek has the second largest soul in the game, and I generally use it to enchant my exquisite amulet. Just for giggles. And I'm going to do... I think I'll do speed on this one. Awesome. Now we need to go to Cool in order to head to Solstheim. To start the final expansion. And yes, we will find a Daedric Rite Pauldron in the Blood Moon expansion and finally complete our set. I tell you what. Nah, I'm good. Just kidding. So we need to make our way to Cool. So let's catch a Silt Strider first to Alderun. There aren't supposed to be ash storms anymore. And then to Cool.
Where would you like to go?
And now it's finally time to catch the boat to Solstheim. Travel to Fort Frostmoth. And here we are, ready to start the Blood Moon expansion. If you've played Skyrim, the Dragonborn expansion in particular, this area should look very familiar to you, although it's not covered in ash in this version. But we will get started on Solstheim and the Blood Moon expansion next time on Let's Play Morrowind. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please consider clicking an ad, liking, sharing, or subscribing, any or all of which will really help me out. Regardless, please know that I really do appreciate the time you spend watching, and hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.